My name is H.A. Goodman, and I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. Hit subscribe right now. We're on our way to 120,000 subscribers. We're almost at 118,000. Check out my live streams. They are awesome. Pound for pound, the best live streams in all of YouTube. Rod Rosenstein is going to testify on his joke. He was just joking. He didn't mean that he wanted to wear a wire to go ahead and tape a president who won the presidency fair and square. President Trump defeated Hillary Clinton in the Electoral College. You don't have to win the popular vote. Someone should have told Hillary Clinton that. Someone also should have told all the quote-unquote Russian hackers and all the wonderful Russian intelligence officers who bought Facebook ads that, oops, if you go ahead and influence the election, you might actually give the person you don't like, Hillary Clinton, the popular vote. How does that work? How does Russia influence the election, but she still gets the popular vote? But they target Wisconsin with Facebook ads. They're not working right in the brain, the Democratic Party. They haven't been in a long time. But how do you influence the election if Hillary Clinton gets the popular vote and we still don't know which ads influenced swing state voters? Was it Jesus arm wrestling Satan? We don't know. It's all a bunch of nonsense. They're lying. But anyway, we'll get to that in a second. The NSA is moderately confident for a reason. They're not certain. Nobody has seen the DNC servers. Arguing at all of that. Hillary Clinton outsourced CrowdStrike. Hillary Clinton purchased the Steele dossier. It all comes back to Clinton, obviously. But Rod Rosenstein is going to speak to Congress. If he doesn't accept, well, he did accept today, so he's going to speak to Congress about the New York Times article that states he wanted to secretly tape President Trump and utilize the 25th Amendment to oust President Trump. This is a coup. This is the definition of a coup. No reason for the 25th Amendment to be used on President Trump. No reason. Simply not liking his personality is irrelevant. I don't like Hillary Clinton's personality. I would never want that personality in power. I would much rather have President Trump's personality where he's out, he's open, he's belligerent. I don't care. I like that. I think that's great. I think it's great to have a president who doesn't, President Obama's biggest mistake. My biggest mistake was, I have to say, Libya. Yeah, you destroyed Libya, President Obama. Isn't that nice? With your NATO bombing. And it was just, you were very, very gracious. How gracious of you to admit it was your biggest mistake. Oh, and by the way, you didn't know about Hillary Clinton's private server. So you lied. He lied through his teeth, Obama, numerous times, and a lot of times. And everyone's like, well, at least he's presidential. Meanwhile, the Washington Post has 3,000 lies from Trump. Nothing like that with Obama. And they're like, oh, it's not really the best economy ever. It's just a really good economy. He lied. Trump can't win. But Rosenstein to meet with House Republicans on October 11th. He's out the door. So it's just a matter of when. The Deputy Attorney General has been in the hot seat over a report that he proposes secretly recording the president. Look, Rosenstein was part of all of this. He was part of all of this with Hillary Clinton, with Fusion GPS, with Glenn Simpson, with Christopher Steele, with Bruce and Nellie Orr, with even John McCain was a part of it, with BuzzFeed, with liberal journalists. The Steele dossier has led to BuzzFeed suing the DNC. I've reached out to BuzzFeed. Of course, I've reached out to Mother Jones regarding their link to the Steele dossier. BuzzFeed, Mother Jones journalists, they're not going to get back to me because they know what's going on. They know they were complicit in a media-driven, essentially what was an attempt at a media-driven coup. A media and deep state or intelligence-driven coup. You had James Comey, James Clapper, John Brennan, three of the most unethical liars in American history. Now you have James Comey, who will testify also very soon on a whole bunch of things. But Rod Rosenstein is supposed to testify October 11th, and he's going to explain what he meant. Now, he states that he was joking. Oh, well, I was just joking. I didn't mean what I said. It's just a joke. Ha ha ha, it's just a joke. Well, why would you joke about that? If you are the number 2 in charge of the Department of Justice and you know Hillary Clinton transferred top secret intelligence from Cyprian Jawickson's gifts onto a once unencrypted server in her basement, this is using Politico, which, by the way, hilarious. Politico wrote the other day, "Don't expect Wray and Rosenstein to protect the FBI this time." What? You mean protect the FBI? How? Protect the Democratic Party? They were trying to say protect the FBI by protecting the Mueller probe, by trying to say that there was no bias in the Hillary Clinton investigation, all that stuff. You're not protecting the FBI by hiding the truth of Clinton's corruption, of people like Bruce and Nellie Orr, of people like Peter Strzok and Lisa Page and Andrew McCabe, who now has a grand jury investigation on him. That's worth infinitely more than anything the Mueller probe has produced, which has nothing to do with Trump. And Andrew McCabe's lying about the Clinton Foundation has everything to do with Clinton, because her money man, Terry McAuliffe, gave $700,000 to the number 2 in charge as the FBI and McCabe and Comey and Strzok were investigating Clinton. The money came actually before the investigation, but it obviously influenced McCabe because there's a grand jury investigating him. Even Michael Horowitz couldn't refrain from saying, yeah, the guy's guilty of a crime. Gosh, he's the IG. And we know from Louis Gohmert and Charles McAuliffe, the IG for the intelligence community, that Hillary Clinton's server was hacked by China. We know this. We know this. So Rosenstein set to meet with House GOP on October 11th. So this is big news. This is the precursor. Look, a guy like Rod Rosenstein is more savvy in terms of his corruption than Comey or McCabe or Strzok. McCabe and Comey and Strzok just hid behind the FBI and committed crimes. You can't tamper with evidence. You can't alter 302s. You can't go ahead and leak to the media when you want to, like McCabe did, and he's now under a grand jury investigation. You can't, if you're James Comey, leak classified information to the press because you want a Mueller probe, a politically motivated endeavor. It's not whistleblowing. This was all orchestrated to protect Hillary Clinton. Comey actually wrote the Comey letter not because he had to, because the walls were caving in. He influenced the election more than anyone. That letter influenced the election more than any Facebook ad. Facebook ads didn't influence the election. It's absolutely absurd. They don't even tell you which ones. And like I always say, November 6, 2018, I have a clock countdown in my mind. Just go ahead, the calendar. We're, 34 days away. 34 days away. You better not miss that free throw, or it's 4th and goal. Better not fumble or drop the pass. It's the bottom of the 9th. You spent 2 years crapping on Trump. You spent 2 years talking about, we're about to get him now. We're about to get him now. He worked with Russia. Oops. The Steele dossier is complete nonsense. You tried to destroy Carter Page's life. You tried to destroy George Papadopoulos' life. Now you're going after Kavanaugh. You're trying to destroy Brett Kavanaugh's life. Ain't working. You will be destroyed politically. Isn't that funny how it works? Just like you were defeated in the election night, 2016. November 6, 2018, be here on this channel. I wrote a Daily Caller article on it. I was on RT's Crosstalk on television saying, and I'm telling you now, the Republicans will keep control of the House. And Nate Silver has given them, at one point, an 80% chance, not long ago, to keep the House. Republicans will keep control of the House and gain in the Senate. And the Democratic Party will implode. Absolutely implode, because after 2 years of throwing everything, including the kitchen sink, they'll come away with less political power. And then the blame game will start. Then they'll blame Bernie, and it'll be crazy. Give me your thoughts below. Share this segment everywhere. I'm voting for Trump in 2020. And the reason is I want peace between North and South Korea. I want a great economy. I want all the corrupt FBI and all the corrupt Cold War, Russia did it people, to lose power, not gain power. Give me your thoughts below. Remember, Republicans keep the House. I'm telling you right now. I've been telling you forever. Republicans keep the House and gain in the Senate. Give me your thoughts below. Share this segment everywhere. Hit subscribe right now. We're almost at 120,000 subs. Thank you.